Yep. All right. View. Okay, cool. So for some reason, it just shows nobody else has their camera on, so I don't think it's showing anybody else on the screen, but it will. It's showing me for sure, and my Fathom note taker. So I wonder if I could.
Cool,
There we
cool,
go.
cool.
There, I think you show up now. Juan,
Yeah.
good to see you. Okay, cool. We're good. We're good to go there. So we're streaming there. We're recording. Life is good. So what I'm gonna do is really quick before we jump into things, I'm just gonna go and show you guys how to, if you guys haven't done it already, the reporting, the little reporting piece, the reporting workflow that we created in order
Yeah.
to capture the subscribers from your account. So I'm going to go to account snapshots in my account here, and then we'll jump on there. So this is included in all the new, what's in the new restaurant snapshot for sure. I need to move it over to a couple of the other ones for like salon spa and stuff like that. But this one is in the updated restaurant snapshot for sure. So loyalty rewards update. I'm gonna open this up right now, and I'll share the snapshot with you guys again too on this call. So you guys, for anybody who wasn't here the other day, can get access to this. It's also going to go into the training section there too. So I'll drop this into the chat here. I'm also going to open this up here, and I'm already in one of in somebody else's sub account, so I'm just going to use that one for now and then add it to their master snapshot account. So this is going to take me to high level. I'm already logged into this high level account here, restaurant marketing one. Yes, I'm going to import it. Okay, so we'll see loyalty rewards update reporting workflow. So then I'm going to go over to sub accounts. And let's go to master restaurant master account. Going to click on manage client. Actions. I'm going to load the snapshot. So under here, we're going to do the, oh, it looks like it's already there. I wonder if I know they downloaded, or maybe I did that, but I'm going to hit proceed. I don't know. Oh yeah, just custom fields. We don't need those custom fields. Really all we want to bring in is that one workflow. Or what, we got some tags too. Review setting missed call text back. That's fine. So we're going to select all. It's one workflow and a couple tags. It's going to check for conflicts. Hopefully. Oh, there we go. Okay, let's just check to see what we got. Only conflict is this one here. So let's go skip that and hit proceed. Okay, so it's going to add that workflow into that sub account now. So may as well just switch over to that sub account. So I'm going to go switch to sub account. And let's go check under automations. We should see on the second page, we said rewards, reporting and statistics. Just want to make sure these are going to be good. So when we do the trigger one, the forms are in here, but so look, so we imported it, but it didn't recognize the forms. But so what we can do is, if you do import it, all these green ones here are going to be the form is, and it tells you which form it is, and you could, when you first set it up into your sub account, probably you'll just have to go through and link up those forms. So this is just this is the print form. So they're all named correctly. So you should just be able to go through and do this quickly. And you probably, when you bring this into your like master snapshot, you should probably only have to do this once. VIP referral offer campaign there. And this is going to be the social. Let's see if this says PPC. Join the PPC digital campaign. So I have them set up so that they're pretty straightforward. These tags are already going to be in there, so we should be good because keywords and tags really shouldn't change. And you should be tagged every time you do one of those things. So then we're just going to go over to this trigger here, keep doing the forms. So this is going to be house VIP form in house. That's a tag. We just did that one. So this is going to be the loyalty card registration form here. And then this last one is the rewards registration. Rewards registration right there. Okay, so I'm going to hit save. Probably don't need to have allow re-entry on because they're only going to register through one way, but let's turn that on and hit publish and hit save. Now we that'll enable us to start collecting stats from each one of these. Every time somebody subscribes through one of those channels, we'll be collecting stats here and it'll go through. So that's pretty much all there is to installing that into your master sub account. If you don't have that install, if you don't have a master sub account, you can install that in your other one. Like I said, you just saw me, it takes about 5 minutes to go through and install that. And then it should start firing right away and collecting those stats for us. If there's any questions or if you guys notice anything about it, then absolutely, please let me know.
Yeah. Thank you, Jason.
You're welcome. Okay, cool. So let me know if you guys have any questions or anything today. I'm going to show you one more thing before we go into there. Before we do that, I want to show you one more thing that we added. So just going on with what we talked about on Tuesday, which was the let's go back into the restaurants one here if we find it. I think that's the salon one, but it won't matter. I've got too many high-level pages open. All right, so what we were talking about on Tuesday was we were working on building it. So we got the reporting done, and then we've got inside the leaderboard, right? So inside the leaderboard, we made a few changes over the last couple of days, trying to clean up some of these buttons to make things look a little bit better. And I appreciate you guys' feedback. Here for the referrals, we have this button here. It's view in CRM. This basically takes you to the contact inside the CRM. Let me know if you'd rather have that or if it just goes to a contact page in the system. So under rewards points, I added available points under here too. So if you're in the points leaderboard, it'll tell you how many points they've earned in total. But then I've also added how many points they have available for redemptions and stuff too. I just thought it'd be a good idea to show those details. Now, if we click on view contact, it'll show you all the transactions. And we have better reporting here now too, where it's going to show you what they, not just redemption, but what they actually redeemed for. So trying to make that a little bit better and clearer for you guys. Up here we have what those points are, and then we can go over to this give point section here where you can create little quick link options. Now this again might be for like a retail space or like chiropractor, hair salon, something like that, where they can have this open in a browser. Like imagine if we didn't even show high level, we could just show this backend system where they can manage their rewards and points and all that kind of stuff. And then you can create these little quick links, and the quick links allow you to make it so that if there were tasks that you want people to perform in order to get points, you could do that this way. So we could just even do checkout, and then just give them 250 points for checkout, and then hit save. Now, if we go back to that page, it's going to open up here, reload frame. Then we'll see we have 250 points that we can do every time somebody checks out. We could say, okay, we're going to give them 250 points. Here we can put in the total sale that they spent, or the money that they spent that weekend. It's going to multiply whatever you say that you want the points multiplied by. So if you're going to give 1 point per penny, then that'd be 100 points per dollar kind of thing. So for every dollar they spent, we're going to multiply it by 100 and they'll get points for that. So, and then you can also add more points here. So say we wanted to give them 350 points, it'll add it that way. So if we go add points, yes, now it'll go and it'll update those points. So it's also going to ask us if we want to view reward items. Now, if this is again, a retail space or something, and somebody has points and we want them to redeem those points, they now have 75,970 points that they could redeem. So if we want to do that manually, we just set this up too, so that as like office staff or admin or something like that is sitting there checking someone out, they can say, oh, it looks like you qualify for a $100 gift card. Would you like to redeem 50,000 points for a $100 gift card today? And the person could be like, yeah, let's do it. Or, hey, on your next visit, you can get a free quesadilla. Would you like that? Sure. And again, these are all the rewards that are in the system. So we can then click claim reward, click yes. The reward was redeemed. Now it asks us if we want to process that reward rate at this time. So as the staff is doing that, they can redeem the points for that item for that person, because this is tied directly to that contact. We could redeem the points for them. The points are redeemed, and then we can go and process that certificate for them, or we can click on this button here and it'll take us over to the redemption details for that item, and then we can process their certificate on this end too. So just kind of a cool thing that we added there, which I think will add a lot of value for or add a lot of value for anybody who's doing more manual type stuff, where it's redemptions and in-house type things, where you have somebody sitting at a desk, checking somebody out, collecting money, that kind of thing. You can have this set up on a tablet. They could totally do that for the person. You could have this set up in, on a computer, on another tab, whatever. You can have that part of their process and be able to use their points and redeem their points and do all that kind of stuff. If the person doesn't have enough points here, like let's go here over to redeem. If we go here, these buttons are going to be grayed out, and the person won't be able, even the staff won't be able to redeem any points for them because they don't have enough available points in order to do that. So hopefully that makes sense. Yeah, okay, cool. So that's that. Those are available for you in the back end system already for you. You don't have to change a thing. It's just there ready to go. So yeah. Hit me with any tech issues or questions or anything that you guys have today, and I'm happy to jump in. Anybody want to go first? I know Ben, we already asked. There was a little issue with promotions earlier. It wasn't showing the stats because we had reporting. You know what? I'm going to enable reporting on here as well. So what maybe you guys want to give me your feedback on this. Let me know what you think. I'm thinking that I'm going to do some drop downs here for because some of these tabs are kind of grouped together. Like, so we have rewards and we have managed redemptions, and then we have promotions and we have redeemed coupons. And redemptions is tied directly to rewards, and coupons is tied directly to promotions. I'm thinking we'll change this to have a drop down for rewards, a drop down for promotions, and then when you do the drop down, it'll show you, manage promotions,
Jason?
manage. Yep.
You're not sharing your screen.
Oh yeah, sorry. Here. Thanks. Yeah, so here, so we have these two groupings, like we have rewards. So what I've been tossing around, instead of having a long line of things that are up here, because we're gonna add reporting up here as well, having rewards and redemptions under one tab, because this is essentially our rewards where we create our rewards, and then we have redemptions. We're also adding tiers in as well. So the way tiers will work is under here, where we have who should see this reward, we'll be able to pick custom tiers that you create. And the idea being there that when somebody is subscribed to those tiers, you can show them different rewards. Like, so if you want to have exclusive rewards for somebody who is on a specific tier, you could then show them those rewards on that specific tier. So right now, like we have B2C, we have the residential, we have the commercial, and then we have everyone. But then we'll also have custom ones, which will be, you can create little reward packages with different rewards on there and show which tier, and only show them to people who are subscribed to those tiers. And those could be paid tiers, those could be whatever. And I think through using workflows and automation, you can also make it so the points that the people have on to spend during those during the month who are on those tiers can refresh every time that they have a subscription, or every month that they pay, or however you want to set something up. So that is also going to be up here. So reporting in tiers and things like that. So I think that's going to add another dimension to this, in order, and a way to make it so that you can create different packages for people as well. So one med spa that we're working with, they want to have reporting, like a tier where somebody spends, say, $700 a month, they will get 7,000 points or something like that for it, or 5,000 points. And then they have different items that can be redeemed if you're on those tiers. So there's 3 different items. They're all worth, 1,500 points each or something like that. And if you want to redeem for those points, or redeem your points for those different tiers, you could do that. And the cool thing with adding it into the checkout system we have there as well is the staff will be able to redeem those points and pre-book those customers in for those items as well. So I think that's going to be really sweet. Okay, so my question was, are you guys cool with me doing like a tab here that just says rewards, and then drop down for those reward items, and then promotions, and and coupons will go underneath those tab. So give me a thumbs up, or hit me up with your feedback on what you think about that, just to clean up the menu a little bit.
Yes, I think it will work fine.
Okay, cool. So we'll get on that too. And yeah, other than that, I think things are running pretty smoothly. The reporting is going to be great. And we'll continue building that out too. So doesn't seem like there's a whole lot of questions here today. And I kind of went over my updates that we've been working on for the last week here. Really excited about, really happy about how things are coming along here. I'll say this too. So Juan, and this might interest you, for doing things in Spanish. I made it so that you can change these menu items, the language.
Okay.
So, or you can change the wording. So if we go to it takes a little bit of CSS to do it, but I guess the only thing, now that I was thinking about it, was that it's going to be across all of your sub accounts, the way I have it set up right now. But so it wouldn't be, you can do it on just some, and then some not. So we added this custom CSS box up here under rewards. So that essentially allows you to change the CSS on any of these pages that we have here. So you can change the colors, you can change the header. The best way to go through and do that, I think you can just inspect. I don't think you have to do anything else. If you go to inspect, you can go into here. It takes a little bit of knowing how to use these things, but So you can see the classes right here. So
Mhm.
nav container, and then you can see over here what the colors and stuff are, right? Over
Okay.
on this right hand side, you can see the CSS classes. So this class says nav container. We can go through and we can change this stuff, right? Like this is just this is all inside of Google right now. But if you
Okay.
wanted to change things like that, you could then copy this and you could
Uh-huh.
drop that into, you would be like nav dash container and then drop in, or not that, but you could drop in that code that you just saw. That's one way of doing it. There's other there are a few other like CSS updater things that will help you grab CSS code from that. So like we do that, we drop that in there. Now we made that change on which page? This one. If we refresh, the change should still be there.
Okay.
And if it doesn't, put important at the end. So we do that, hit update. And what we can also do is just go to and be like background, like, so this is just an example. If we just wanted to make it all red and then put important, it's exclamation mark important. And I think that should change it to red. Am I wrong? Why am I not right? 1 second. What did I do? So nav container. All right. I'm gonna have to look. I'm gonna have to make sure that the right code is in there.
Okay.
You should be able to do it though. Anyways, that wasn't exactly what I wanted to show you just right now.
The translation thing.
One thing I wanted to show you was, I'll find it over here. It was the CSS for I'm just gonna go into another account that I know of, and it'll let me grab that code. I put it into a doc here, but I can't see it right in front of me. So let's go. Um, here. Oh, you know what? I put nav dash container instead of nav underscore container. That's what the problem was. So if we do this, so nav underscore container, hit update. If we come here, refresh this, it'll make the header red. So then I also have this code here too. So add custom CSS. There's 2 lines to this. So each link in the leaderboard here has a different class to it. So this one here, if you look under the link here, or the list item, it'll say referral leaderboard link. Here one says points leaderboard link, reward items link, reward redemptions link, promotions link, coupon link, stuff like that. So we can change the wording of each one of those things. So in order to do that, we're going to go back here. We're going to go referral leaderboard link. And then we just put a and then span. So I'll give you the exact code for this and then display none. And then this one here will be referral leaderboard link a, and then we go colon after and content. And then you can change this to whatever you want. So this can be my referrals. let's say, for example, we wanted to change that to hit update. Now, when we come back to the restaurant one here, hit refresh, this will say my referrals instead. So you could essentially go and use that to change all this to Spanish if you wanted to.
Great, thanks.
The only thing is it will I haven't made it so that it's per location. It's and maybe we need to do like a custom CSS per location as well. And then you could update menu items or links or whatever on there. So you could, yeah, so if we got that one, if we wanted to do the other one, which was like, let's say, for example, points leaderboard, inspect that one. This is gonna be points leaderboard dash link. We could say just have to change the first one here. Points, and then you can say my points.
Okay.
And then that should work. So my referrals, my points, stuff like that.
Okay.
So anyways, it's a good way for you guys to be able to go through and customize the system that way. And I think I've added in for stuff like the header here as well. I'm trying to make it so that you guys can do the same. You can do the same thing here. So there's a points leaderboard link. That's the points leader. But down here too, we have points page title, and then you can change that using the same kind of system if you wanted to go through and customize the wording and messaging and stuff like that in there. And I'll put that all into a doc, and I'll try to write out as much of it as possible for each thing that you could change at this point. We'll get that out there so that you guys can have access to it and do more modifications and customizations to your own systems. And then I'll put oh, I don't want that. I'm just gonna go. I'll make it so it's not required. Okay, cool. So that is another really good update and a way to be able to use the system so that you guys can customize it for your customers and for your brand too. So the last thing we're going to do here I want to talk about is we can search right now by phone number in here, but I'm also going to make it so that if you search for a contact and they're not in here, it'll go to your high level account and it'll search for that contact and it'll pull them into the system for you as well. So even if they're not part of the rewards program right now, if you do a search, for a phone number or contact ID or something like that and do a search, if it doesn't find it in our database, it'll pull them in from your system and allow you to do all the things here as well, give them points, redeem points if they don't have any, all that kind of stuff too.
Okay.
All right, cool. Sam, you're back. There we go. Sam had to run out and grab a boat. Okay, Sam, did you have any questions or anything for today, or how are things going?
Oh, hi.
Hey.
No, I don't have any questions. I'm just,
Okay, cool.
I'm just listening.
Yeah, so essentially I'm just kind of going through and just showing a bunch of updates and stuff that we're talking about. And I think we talked about a few of them yesterday on the launch lab call there too. So they went through there and chatted about that. So that's essentially what we just did. Now my goal for today is to go create a ridiculous amount of videos and training on how to use this, and then also make it so that we have some front end white label videos that can, or help videos that can go on each one of these pages here too. Now, okay, last question I have about that is something that was rolling around in my head. If we create the white label videos, do you want the ability to add your own videos over those videos? Like, let's say, for example, if I have a video here on how to use the rewards program inside of the leaderboard, and I have a link to a video, would you want to replace that with your own video is the only question. And it might have to be a link from like YouTube or something you drop in there. And maybe that's something in the future that we have, but I'm going to go through and create training or on each one of those little pieces in there. So your customers will know how to use the system better once they get into the back end. Yeah. So, okay, that's my goal for today anyways. If we don't really have any more questions, I don't think anybody sent in any questions, and I haven't really seen too many come in the last week here. I know people have been busy with holidays and all that kind of stuff, and I think things are running pretty smoothly. So, anyways, as always, if you guys have any more questions or any thoughts or anything like that, shoot me a message and we'll get to it.
Great.
All
Thank
right.
you, Jason.
Okay, well, you guys enjoy the rest of your Thursday. This is a quicker one, but I appreciate it. Sam, yeah, I don't know if that's a high five or a hands up or what that is, but high five. I think that's a high
High
five.
five.
Yeah, right on. Okay, I appreciate you guys. You guys have a great rest of your
Thanks, Jason.
Thank you.
and
Bye.
Next
later
time.
today, if you guys I think we're doing a little workshop. It's more of a kind of a workshop webinar type thing about working with local clients, but I think you guys have probably already seen it's very similar to the ones that we've done in the past. But we're going to do that today at I think it's at 1 o'clock PST. So if you guys want access to that, shoot me a message and I will send you the link to it. Or I actually don't even know where I have the registration page for it.
It's in the Facebook group, I think, because
Yeah, I think Shan's been promoting it, so it'll be there. Yeah, so similar to ones we've done in the past, I think very similar content, but we'll be talking about all these things. Otherwise, you guys, yeah, enjoy your day, and we'll talk to you guys probably on Monday or Tuesday.
Sure.
All right,
Bye.
thanks. All right.
Thank you.